Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls. First thing I want to do here, crush some humanity, and I want to get myself back to being human. And there's a reason for this. We'll be summoning somebody a little later on in this episode, so I wanted to take care of that. So, I'm gonna actually... What I'm going to do here is I'm going to upgrade my mace.
Well, hello again. You seem
a little
to be
bit more.
doing all right. Need anything forged?
Yep. So, let's see. I'm not sure how much I'm going to need, but we should be able to get our weapon at least to +5. So yeah, something around there. Let's buy 5 of these babies. A little expensive, but it'll be worth it. Alright, so we've got plenty of offensive capacity on that thing. Anything needs to be repaired, we'll do it just for the hell of it. So yeah.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
After thinking about it a little bit, I've decided I am going to go to Darkroot Garden, Darkroot Forest, etc., etc., and we're going to fight an optional boss there, because that will allow us to get a certain ascension ember, which will be useful for another time, or for another area. Which we might actually do a little early here. It's a later game area normally, and it's going to be a little bit tough. But there's some things down there that may be worthwhile to get. And I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure. Like, I'm probably going to end up regretting this. But I was actually thinking about going to Blighttown first before I even fight the Bell Gargoyles. Ooh. Oh no! Oh. Shit. Okay, got him off. So that was a grab attack. Already doing just absolutely terrible. But it's okay. That was a silly death. And I had to waste another humanity. I'm trying to do these things as little as possible, but they happen anyways. There, okay. We'll just leave him down there to think about what he's done. And we'll think about what we've done, and cry a little bit. Okay, so right here we've got a little bit of an ambush. We've got 2 guys at once. The one on the right's kind of milling about, wondering what to do. So we'll take that opportunity and try and take out the first guy. Okay. There you go. So these guys are a nice source of moss clumps. What moss clumps do is they counteract or get rid of status effects. So that red moss clump we got, that will take down your bleeding buildup, which is a pretty nasty status effect. If it fills all the way up, you lose... I don't know, like 50-75% of your maximum health, and it's just really nasty. So you don't want to have that happen to you. And if you're getting close to full build up, you can use a red moss clump in order to completely make it die down. And right here's a little secret passage that takes us to a bonfire. So that's nice. Saves us the trip back in case we die. All right. There's also purple moss clumps, and I believe blooming purple moss clumps. And the blooming ones, I think, get rid of toxic, or maybe just any status effect. No, I think it's toxic. But then the normal purple ones get rid of poison. Or if there is toxic. I forget. I'm very rusty, so you'll have to forgive me. I think there is toxic somewhere or another. Yeah, when you see them kind of raise their arms in the air like that, like this one I'm targeted on right now just did, that's when you want to back up, because they do a very short-range grab attack, if you do get grabbed, you can mash buttons right there. You saw this guy did it. But you can escape from it more quickly and save yourself quite a bit of health if you mash buttons. I don't know if it's the face buttons or R2, L2, R1, L1. I think it's a glitch in the game, but like it was left in, or a bug, something to that effect. But it's helpful for you, so take advantage of it. It's the main rule. If it's helpful, take advantage of it. Because this game's gonna take any point of weakness it can from you, so gotta do the same. And right there we just kind of killed a living tree, which was blocking this pathway to a frog manta ray. That's always fun. It's adorable. I always thought those guys were really interesting designs. Kind of freaky. And here we have yet another tree. You can see the roots kind of move about. I don't know that a mace is the best implement to chop down a tree with, but we make do. So, alright. Just trying to plot out where it's best to go. I think we should head this way first. Isn't there usually a guy down here? Maybe I'm mistaken. Alright, we'll head up the stairs. This is one of my favorite areas in the game in terms of sound design. If you just stand still for a little while, I think the sound really kind of fades in. You can kind of hear all this nature around you, the wind blowing, and it's really atmospheric. These guys look very tough. They don't have nearly as much health as you might think, so don't have to worry too much about them. They do have rare armor and weapon drops. You can get pretty much every piece of these guys if you kill enough of them, which is pretty damn awesome. Or no, I'm sorry, you can't get their armor from them directly. Their armor is in a chest in this overall area, and then you can get their sword and shield. Their shields are amazing. The sword I don't know about. It's okay, but not fantastic. Here's the other guy. I don't know how I lost him, but the main thing with these guys, other than having these huge-ass weapons, is that they have actually a miracle that they can cast called Tranquil Walk of Peace. And for whatever reason they haven't been casting it, but when they do cast it, oh boy. Got a battalion of frog stingrays. Let me back up a little. But if they do cast it and you're in the vicinity of them, in kind of an area of effect of them, you can't dodge roll, you can't run around, you're kind of stuck there, like slow walking, and you have to just hope that they don't get super aggressive or that there's multiple of them that can corner you, because if they do, there's not a lot you can do to be evasive at that point. So it's a very dangerous spell, especially because you can actually get it yourself at a later point in the game in PvP. If somebody casts that on you and you fall for it, and there's like more than one person after you, you're boned. But you saw right there we got Green Blossom. Yeah, Green Blossom. I was talking about that last episode. It's the consumable item which allows you to speed your stamina recovery. So that's pretty decent. Good to have a couple of those at any given time. I don't usually tend to use them myself, because usually I'll have the Chloranthy ring on. But we don't have the Chloranthy ring yet, so if we absolutely need some quick stamina recovery, that's a decent way to go. And then also the Grass Crest Shield. Okay, so that was a little side area taken care of. I kind of glossed over it first, but let's check this out. The Wolf Ring boosts poise. One of the special rings granted to the 4 Knights of Gwyn. The Wolf Ring belongs to Artorias the Abyss Walker. That's important. We'll be talking a lot about Artorias later on. Artorias had an unbendable will of steel and was unmatched with a great sword. So this is a really nice ring here, because poise is basically, based on the armor you're wearing, you'll absorb hits better, essentially, in the sense that when you get hit and you take damage, sometimes you'll get stunned by heavier hitting attacks. That's why I say club weapons are, pretty effective for certain enemies, because it'll stun lock them. You can get a few hits in that way. But, oh, here you go. Here's Tranquil Walk of Peace. Now you can see, if I try and dodge roll, that's what I do. I kind of just shimmy to the side awkwardly. And once you kill him, it wears off. But, so yeah, poise. Basically, if that guy hit me and I was wearing really heavy armor, I might be able to glance that hit and keep attacking him. But if I had really, really light armor, kind of like I have now with the clerics wandering, what's it called? The holy robes, traveling gloves, etc. He'll probably end up stunning me, and I'll get knocked back and have to wait until the, sort of recovery animation finishes. So that's basically the idea of poise, and the Wolf's Ring gives you a little extra poise in case, you don't have very good armor. So here we have this freaky two-headed snake thing. Poisons you a lot. You can see the build-up took us almost all the way up. So it's good that, good we didn't get hit again, because that probably would have taken us the rest of the way. But you got these freaky two-headed snake things. They kind of blend into the vines growing off the trees here. I think I missed a path back here just a second ago. Yeah. Okay. And don't fall for this. Got a tree man. Wants some trouble. He wanted to close us in there. So it's better to take him out first. There's the blooming purple moss clumps. They confirm. Let's see. Bleeding buildup, poison buildup, and poison and toxin restore status. So yeah, those are the 3 moss clumps. The forest is pretty much the best place to get any of these. Oh boy. And yeah. See, this guy really just likes hanging out on the tree. I guess he's more of a lizard, but he's got like snake necks. They're long enough to be snakes by their necks, but then you've got the lizard bit back here. They're freaky. And what do we get from him? Sorry, I keep going back to the inventory. I'm guessing just moss clumps or... No, we got the partisan. That was the weapon down there. This partisan's kind of nice. It's a spear type weapon. But I think it has like a broad blade, something like that. I forget if it's unique compared to other spears. I don't think it's too special. So yeah, best thing, just take these guys out one at a time. There's quite a few in this area. I mean, they don't appear in many areas of the game, so... Right here we've got kind of a 3-man ambush. We've got 2 trees, 1 big guy. So this is kind of what I'm talking about. If the big guy casts Tranquil Walk of Peace and we don't avoid it, we might be in big trouble trying to deal with the tree people. So we want to make sure we're careful with our placement in this encounter. Try and take these guys out. Oh! They got me. And you saw there I actually didn't get knocked back by that attack, though. And I think that may very well be because we're wearing the Wolf Ring to boost our poise. There's Tranquil Walk of Peace. You see the range isn't too big, even though that kind of splash once it came out looked pretty sizable. It's only really in a very local area around him. But as you see, it continues to be effective. So as soon as you enter that range, you don't have to be like close to him for it to take effect. You just have to walk into it while it's still effective, and it'll slow you down. So, a little bit slow this fight, but I want to make sure I'm not doing anything stupid or brash. This is a little stupid and brash. Oh, and I got punished for it. They're staying very close to each other. Their teamwork is impeccable. I think ooh. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot. Crazy S range from those tendrils. Alright, man. Oh, come on, guys. Give me a break, please. I'd like to get to the boss at some point. Yeah, at this rate... Oh, wow. At this rate, we're probably gonna get done with the boss of this area and then have to close out for the episode. Alright. I may even want to go rest at the bonfire before I continue with this excursion. I'll kill the rest of the guys in this area at least, but yeah, just to have some healing for the boss. I don't want to be in there without the ability to heal. I guess I could cast heal, but... Alright, let's just deal with this. So while he's doing that, the cast time is significant enough that really we can get in, get a few free hits, and take him out before it really has any effect. Taking him on one-on-one, not bad at all, but taking more than that, you know, 3, 4 guys, and this ambush here really sets up for that perfectly. You want to watch yourself. And right there we got the Elite Knight set. That's actually the set that Oscar of Astora was wearing at the beginning of the game. It's a very pretty armor set. And kind of one of the, I guess, trademark, I don't know if that would be the right word, one of the iconic sets from this game. It's on the a lot of the cover art and usually what's depicted. You've got in each game kind of a distinctive armor set. In Demon Souls, it was the fluted armor. In Dark Souls, it was the Elite Knight set. Dark Souls 2, it was the, I believe, the Ferosa set. It was kind of this, you know, very regal-looking set. Almost had like a, I don't know if it was like a Roman helmet design. That's probably not accurate, but it had kind of the little mohawk thing going on top a little bit. Oh, that was close. Good thing we stunned him. And then Bloodborne, you've got the, I believe it was the Yharnam Hunter set. So each of those is kind of iconic to each game in their own way. You know, there's so many sets and a lot of customization, but each of them is usually what you see when you see each game referenced, at least alongside each other. And they're all cool sets. I like them. Alright. This encounter went a little bit better than the last one. Still slow, but we're doing business. See, every episode I have to make up for all of my stupid deaths by actually showing that I'm somewhat competent. I can take care of business, you know. I got this stuff. It's just I am no less prone to dying stupid deaths than anyone else, and I think that should be made clear. Okay, so let's check out these armor sets. This is the helm of a nameless knight, perhaps an elite knight of Astora. Although he was loath to give up on his undead mission, he perished at the undead asylum and went hollow. So right there, got a Astoran helmet, Oscar's helmet. Oscar isn't the only one who wears this set, so that's not really an accurate statement. It's a generic Astoran armor set, but by guard if it's not a nice one. But as you can probably tell, I mean, even the sound of our footsteps, and you can see our rolls are a little bit heavier. When you wear heavier armor like that, you become quite a bit slower. We'll also check out the brigand set. This is hood worn by the brigands who raid mountain hamlets and attack travelers. In addition to protecting against the blazing sun, dust, and sand, it helps them tell friend from foe in the heat of battle. This is a slightly lighter set. It's actually kind of great. You can see my beautiful blue biceps. Alright. So if you break these little bits of brush back here, you can see we've got a summon sign. This is the summon sign of Witch Beatrice. She's an NPC summon, and she's here to help us out with the upcoming boss. And I said I was going to go back to the bonfire, but I already summoned her, and that actually activates a fog wall, so I guess we're committing. Alright, so hey Beatrice. Beatrice is a cool character. She's got her kind of witch outfit going on. She's got the catalyst there. Very nice catalyst. and she's going to be our caster for this fight, which is going to be very helpful because we don't really have much ranged options ourselves. So a lot of this fight is going to be us evading and Beatrice doing a little bit of chip damage here. So let's go in. I should have shown this off before I started the fight, but you can actually see the Moonlight Butterfly before you enter this arena. You can see it perched up on that wall there. So, just a neat little detail if you're in the area. Oof. Okay. So the slow shot there, that tracks you, but it's relatively easy to dodge for the most part. The one you have to watch out for is that one. It's quick. Can be difficult to dodge, and it comes out very quickly, so. Alright. So we have to wait until it actually perches on the wall. If you're melee, this is your opportunity to do damage, and I just missed there, so that wasn't very good. Oh, watch out! Oh! Beatrice! So yeah, it sits there for a little while before doing an area of attack. It's a pretty small area of attack, but you don't want to get hit by it. So keep your wits about you. Actually, I don't know how good magic damage reduction we have on this shield, so... Not only that, our damage is pretty pitiful from what I saw. Wow. Really going hard with the quick attacks. Oh, I'm usually used to more of the heavy one. This one. Because I can actually dodge that one. Oh, wow. Way to go, Beatrice. Alright, well... Thank you, Beatrice. You really helped us out there. We got ourselves 10,000 souls for that. Oh, that's funny. I did nothing that fight. Beatrice carried us hardcore. Alright, well. That just goes to show you. It's nice to have a ranged alternative so you don't feel like you're doing absolutely nothing. So right here we have this petrified blacksmith who actually looks identical to Blacksmith Andre. Can take this and get the Watchtower basement key. Gives us the Divine Ember, and also a Homeward Bone. So you can see a little closer there. It's pretty much the same guy. It looks just like Andre. Don't know if it's a different blacksmith, but yeah, a little bit of grief there. So we can use that Homeward Bone to head back to the bonfire. I don't believe there's anything else that we have to do in this section, so I'm going ahead and do that. And actually, I'm gonna switch back to our holy robes. I'm kind of a fan of the holy robes. I like them. And we'll probably go without a helmet. Let's check out the leather armor as well. Very common type of protective gear. Not a lot to say about the leather armor. It's very, you know, very standard. It's kind of nice, but it's what you get starting with the hunter class. You also get the brigand armor with the brigand class, I guess, and elite knight armor. I don't believe you get the normal knight armor if you choose the knight class. We'll just go naked, you know. Who needs clothes? All right. Okay, well, this seems as good a point as any to end off the episode. So next time, I need to think about what we're going to do next time. But hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you all then. Take care. Bye.